Hey, have you guys heard of anything weird going on in Edodes Woods?
Weird? Well, that big contest thing you just started, I forget the name of it, but otherwise I can't think of anything too out of the ordinary.
Yeah, well, I can. Those stupid troublemakers. A friend of a friend told me they really live up to their name.
Oh yeah, they're one of the guilds that's trying to enter the contest, right? I'd steer clear of them. Not worth getting in their way.
Gotcha. Excuse me, it's my first time playing. Is this the way to Edodes Woods?
Oh yeah, just over to the left here. It's the teleport with the green tiles around it. You can't miss it.
Thanks. Pardon me, I'm trying to get to Fimicola Field. How do I get there?
Oh, it's easy. When you get to the Edodes Woods telepillar, just enter in Fimicola Field followed by the sector you want to visit.
Thanks. Hey there, first time playing. Do people hang around this area a lot?
Yes, definitely. This is actually one of many balance centers within the Zen Hub that players log into. You'll often find people congregating around spots like this one here, in case you're looking to socialize.
Have you guys been playing TOME for a while?
A few months straight now, yeah. Who'd have thought it'd take a life-threatening virus and a worldwide pandemic to get me to start playing an MMORPG?
2020's been a really scary year so far, but I'm grateful to have a place like this to escape to for a little while.
I can't take any more bees in my life. I thought I spotted a murder hornet outside the other day. And then I got swarmed by those wasp enemies with the sunglasses. No matter where I go, bees! Bees everywhere!
Don't be afraid. The ones in the game can't hurt you.
Yeah, only emotionally, like your puns.
Hey guys, I'm pretty new to the game. Any tips on fighting the monsters around Edodes Woods?
Most of them are pretty simple, actually. The Bollugs are so easy that if you time a block just right when they try to run into you, you can knock them on their backs.
There are some tricky ones out there, though. I was in Jacksoni Jungle this one time and got ambushed by a monster that was pretending to be a piece of scenery.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. There's one that looks like a lily and another one that looks like a stink flower, right? Keep an eye out for the ones with a black outline. Those will attack you.
Will do. Want a battle?
Sorry, can't do that here. Zen Hub's a no-combat zone. Maybe I'll catch you at one of the arenas sometime.
Are any of you guys entering the Campaign of Champions?
Nah, not me, dude. The big prize sounds real nice, but the road to get there's too stressful for me, you know?
My younger sibling really wants to enter, and he's been trying hard to get better at the game, but the competition's so overwhelming.
If you're in a guild that's trying to win the regional event, better get on it. There's only a few days left.
Sure hope everyone's remembering to wear their masks and also to wash their hands.
Dude, okay, I can take a hint. I'll be more careful, I promise.
Never hurts to be reminded. You guys know anything about a place called Ludius Labyrinth?
It's a forest out in the Edodes Woods region. There's some pretty tough monsters there, like this one that starts out as a little worm and then transforms into a killer moth.
That's not even the worst part. Deeper into the forest is a maze, where one wrong turn can send you back to the beginning. If you don't pick the right path, you'll just be lost for hours.
Rumor has it that there's both a main path and a secret path through the maze. If you can find the secret path, there there'll be treasure waiting for you.
I'll take your word for it. Hey guys, question. Since you don't level up in this game like in other RPGs, how do I learn new special attacks?
Have you been to any of the hub towns yet? In each one, there's a dojo building where you can learn new techniques.
But to do so, you'll have to beat the dojo master in a one-on-one fight. They're pretty tough, but I'd say the one in Edodes Woods is the easiest. Start there.
Will do. Excuse me, do you know of any other areas around Edodes Woods where I can find more of those relics?
If I knew that, I'd be going after them myself. Fair warning though, there's supposed to be 300 of them in total, but some of them are fake. They'll even come to life and attack you as a mini-boss. Pray you don't find one of those.
Thanks. Hey guys, I might try the battle arena for the first time today. Any advice?
Sure! The arena's a great place to earn some quick netty. It works like an online lobby. You can call in whichever friends you want to play with and then put out calls to fight against other teams.
Indubitably, you're most likely to find challengers you've fought against once before out in the field. But best of all, you can do battle with them again and again.
Thanks. You guys excited about the regional event tomorrow?
You're darn tootin'! They've been hyping up this whole thing for months. I'm gonna be sure to tune in for when they stream it live.
I'm just hoping it won't be a one-sided competition. I hear those troublemaker guys collected so many of the items people needed to enter, there might not even be that many other guilds that get to try.
Nah, man, my money's on Cast the Dreams. I'm saying it right now, I think they're gonna win the whole thing.
Weird question. Have you ever fought a boss and a player at the same time? Like, as if they're fused together?
No, but that sounds awesome!
It sounds like you're making stuff up. That's something better to start urban legends with.
You'd think an event like the Campaign of Champions, with so much money on the line, would take place at like an esports arena or something.
Seems like NetKing Software is capitalizing on the fact that everyone's stuck indoors. The amount of people with free time on their hands must be getting them so many subscriptions, they can practically give money away.
Sure seems like there's a lot of people clamoring for it, too. So they live stream coverage of the Campaign of Champions every week?
You betcha! Every Sunday they're gonna be streaming the 4 regional events. I'll be watching today for sure. Got nothing else to do. What with the curfews and all.
Have you guys heard any rumors about what the regional event's gonna be about?
Well, nothing specific. They've been pretty secretive about the whole thing.
It is my belief that NetKing Software wants to have everyone competing be put on a level playing field. Hence why they've supplied no information, other than it will be a mission issued by Chief Bitopio.
Guess I'll find out for myself soon enough. Thanks anyway.
Hey there! I saw your name on the list of entries for the event today. You're part of the Dandelions, I think, right? Help you guys win!
Thanks a lot. Also, it's the Dandy Alliance. So, who are you guys betting is gonna win the competition today?
The troublemakers seem like they've got the biggest edge just because of how many relics they've collected, but I'm rooting for the Cast of Dreams.
You're forgetting the one with the real best shot at winning this thing. The Karmic Blossom. She's like a legend around here.
No love for us, I guess. Hey, do any of you guys fight solo? If so, any tips for beating more than one enemy?
Ooh, that's a toughie. The dojo masters are alright one-on-one, even Stevens. But them lot by yourself? You're dreaming, mate. You better be well prepared.
Bring lots of items. Stack yourself with power-ups that boost your defense power and magic defense. And hope that you've practiced your blocking well enough that you won't get knocked out.
I'll do my best then.
Just got back from my very first protest today. I'm beat, but it was worth it.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Aha! My experiment succeeded! Someone actually came over and talked to me, simply because I made myself available to talk.
Oh, so that's how it works. I'd be careful with that, though. You wouldn't want to accidentally invite people into a private conversation. Oh, nothing personal to you, stranger.
No offense taken.
I wouldn't worry about it anyhow. I'm sure they've got plenty of security measures, so please can't see your chat logs or anything. I hope.
What did you think of the first campaign event?
Something about it felt a little suspicious. That raccoon guy almost never got targeted by any of the Shadow Beast's attacks. Either that team lucked out, or something was wrong with the monster's AI.
Interesting. My friends just got an item recently called an Orb of Unity. Any idea what it does?
Oh yeah, dude! That's the thing that can let you make team attacks. They were only introduced in the last week or so as a new feature for the Campaign of Champions, and they're pretty rare.
You can only use the orbs once, so if there's someone else on your team you think you can craft a good technique with, go for it!
Will do. Excuse me, trying to get to Quartz Castle. The telepillar down to the south will take me to Morganite Valley, right?
That's right. If you travel all the way to the back of the hub town, Chrysaberyl Kingdom, you'll find the entrance to the castle.
Thanks. Hey guys, I'm entering into the next event for the Campaign of Champions. Heard any rumors of some trolls going around trying to scrounge up the rare gems?
I haven't personally, but I wouldn't be surprised if some players try to keep more than one to themselves.
Ugh, I hate trolls! I mean actual trolls. They're like perpetual 12-year-old brats who get their kicks burning up ants with a magnifying glass. Bless the inventor of the mute button.
Whoa! There's a mute button? I gotta remember that!
Hey! I saw you on the stream for the Campaign of Champions the other day. Is your guild gonna enter the next event?
Hopefully. Be sure to cheer us on. Hey there, I'm heading to Prenite Peaks today. Any monsters that I should be on the lookout for?
Yes, indeed. Up there you'll find giant birds called winter ferns who can encase you with a single breath. Cozy roaches can freeze you too, but they have a much lower rate of success.
There's also a creature called Clearance that can transform after it's struck by an elemental attack. It'll become the corresponding element with a new color to indicate such. Keep an eye on them.
Will do.
Pardon me, fine citizen. I seem to be stuck looping infinitely in this position and cannot move. Please help.
Very funny.
Wait, I wasn't joking.
Excuse me, I've got a friend who's a role player. Any advice on how to better communicate with them?
It's like improv comedy, except you don't have to be funny. Once you become the character you've chosen, the words will come out naturally. Seymour, show him an example.
Ahem. I see the root of your controversy. Just be gutsy, not artsy, and it will be as easy as ABCs.
I'll, see what I can do. Thanks.
Oi, just wanted to say you got yourself a real nice hat, lad. Us hatties gotta look out for one another.
Thanks, you too. From one Hattie to another.
Hey, I was thinking about entering the Campaign of Champions and I'm looking for new recruits on my guild. Interested?
Oh, sorry, I'm actually already with a guild. Good luck, though. Hey, I heard you can find garnet and diamond gems in Moonstone Mines. Any info on how to get them?
Well, the diamonds are pretty rare. I never found one. Garnet gems you can definitely find if you just spend enough time looking.
Yeah, I even snagged a couple garnets myself. They're hidden in minecarts around the different sectors, so be sure to check as many of them as you can.
Careful now. Some of those minecarts are inhabited by monsters called Ifrits. They're quite strong. But if you've got yourself a crystal element attack on hand, you'll put out their fires in one blow.
Thanks. Excuse me, have you heard anything about where I can find a cat's eye gem?
For the campaign, you mean? They're pretty rare, but I've heard that you can get one by defeating a secret boss hiding beneath one of the stages in Morganite Valley. Can't remember which one, though.
Thanks all the same. Hey there, I'm going to an area called Chalcedony Canyon today. Any monsters or anything I should be on the lookout for?
Definitely. You'll run the gambit of finding mimic clusters when searching for treasure. They're crab-like creatures that hide inside of boxes, and they can summon other enemies to assist them.
They're not the only hidden threat to look out for. There are some graveyards in that place with killer graves that'll come to life and attack you as well.
I'll keep an eye out. Thanks, girls. You guys heard of any new up-and-coming teams that might have a good shot at the Campaign of Champions?
Oh, new ones? Not really, though I hope the Cast of Dreams gives it another shot. They were pretty great during that first event, and I hear their numbers are growing.
My money's still on the Karmic Blossom. I mean, did you see how close she got last time? She's so awesome! I bet she could win the competition all on her own if she really gave it 100%.
No way! If any solo competitor's gonna take the whole thing, it'll be the end-all be-all. He's the best there is.
I've got a friend who's been feeling down lately, and I'm not sure how to help him. Any advice?
If he feels comfortable talking about what's bothering him, sometimes even just listening can go a long way.
I'll try that. Thanks.
I just got my first Orb of Unity. It came at just the right time, too, in the wake of a dramatic battle. It's as if the game itself knew it was the perfect time to reward me with something special.
Oh, well, that's convenient. I can't believe I just got traded 500 neti by giving this random schmuck a common item. People are idiots. That's so uncool.
I got a joke for ya. So, a guy goes up to a calendar and asks, "Are any of these months gonna be joking around?" So the calendar says,
April, May?
Wow, she worked all morning on that one, too.
Any of you guys entering the Campaign of Champions for this week?
Man, I wish. My friend and I managed to get a few of those gems you needed to enter, but once we realized how hard it was, we ended up quitting.
The event's in a couple more days. I'm definitely gonna watch it live.
Hey there, he there, who there? Care to give me all your neti in exchange for the mythical rainbow fruit?
Pass. I'm pretty sure it's mythical because it doesn't exist. Have you guys heard any news about which guilds have gotten admission into the campaign event this week?
So far, I think the End-All Be-All and the Karmic Blossom have already collected all the gems they needed. Those two are the biggest fan favorites to win, but the Cast of Dreams seems like the underdog.
Speaking of which, I could have sworn I saw the guys that won last week's event hanging around Chrysoberyl Kingdom earlier today. Perhaps they're scoping out their future competition.
Ah, dude! She's got this super rare item for only 500 neti! What a steal!
Of your money.
Hey, my friend recently used one of those Orb of Unity items. Do you know how crafting the team attacks with them actually works?
I haven't actually got one of them myself, but from what I understand, the game gives you a predetermined list of moves to choose from, based on the moves the two individual players already have.
Yeah, there's a whole range of options, from stat boost to single and multi-target attacks, and even some healing techniques.
What I wouldn't do to nab one of those orbs! If you get your hands on any, be sure to decide on your move wisely.
Will do.
Have you been to the Traveling Merchant in Chrysoberyl Kingdom? I just finally bought this one power-up that gives natural element to my strike attack.
Nice! I'll have to check it out.
we trade? I got this one crappy power-up that boosts all my defense but made my attacks super weak. Note to self, just because a chest is hidden doesn't mean the treasure inside is any good.
Do you ever go grinding for Nettie in overworld stages, or do you tend to stick to the battle arena?
It depends. In stages, monsters are a little more spread out and earn you less Nettie than players do. But they occasionally drop some good items, which can save you some spending. Both can be beneficial in the end.
Got it. Thanks. Hey, what kind of moves did you guys learn from Morganite Valley's dojo master?
It was tough choosing between the 4 status effect moves, but personally, I picked Freezing Force so I could encase enemies more often.
I chose Deep Focus myself. I'm a spellcaster, so being able to boost my magic attack and defense at any moment seemed like a no-brainer.
Nice. Thanks, guys.
Hey, got any gems I could buy off you? I've got some friends looking to enter the campaign event before the deadline's up.
Sorry, my team just got all 10 of the ones we need. Good luck, though.
Isn't it crazy how everything's been switched over to being online this year? This week would have been my graduation ceremony, and instead, I got my diploma entirely on Speaky.
Congrats all the same.
Not much is too different for me. If everyone's still stuck inside by the end of the year, maybe we'll all be living on the internet.
Next, you're gonna tell me we'll all have evolved into digital beings in the virtual world to become the new real world.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me.
Dude, you're from the Dandy Alliance, right? I saw you guys on the stream last week during the first event. You were awesome. I'll be rooting for you today.
Thanks so much. We'll do our best.
I'm on the hunt for a special item, a guitar. Believe it or not, they actually make musical instruments as collectibles in TOME, but they're hard to find.
I'll be sure to keep an eye out. Are they used for anything in particular?
Nah, they're just for playing music in-game. But actually, I heard there might be some kind of music-based minigame they're gonna introduce soon. Maybe the instruments will have something to do with that.
My team is entering today's event for the Campaign of Champions.
Much luck to you, young one. Fight with the strength of 1,000 fists, and may the RNG deities smile upon me.
Hey guys, I noticed that announcer girl Forever doesn't have green text, so she's not an NPC?
Yes and no. She's a character in the lore of the game, one of Webmaster's attendants, but when she appears during the event, she's performed by a real person.
Yeah, I think she's even voiced by some internet personality or something. It's part of the campaign's publicity stuff. You know how it is, but the Net Kings are sort of half and half. They're NPCs, but they're based on and voiced by the developers of TOME.
I know he's just an NPC, but whoever voices the other attendant, Andeva, he sounds so hot.
Hey, just wanted to say your character designs are all really cool.
Oh, thanks a lot! You know, that's one of the best things about MMOs. There's always so much customization. You've got the freedom to present yourself in whatever way you want.
Speaking of which, is it not the default character model you're playing with? You have a whole plethora of options to choose from. Why so simple?
I'm just not very creative is all. Anyway, have a good day!
The real best thing about MMOs is that this one doesn't have any stupid microtransactions to give people an unfair advantage.
Earlier today, I went down this long checkerboard hallway and got chased by this giant floating head. Man, it was terrifying.
You think that's scary? I'll show you scary. Today, I saw an alien. In the game, that is.
Huh, maybe every copy of TOME is personalized.
We're all on one big server, right? Y'all just being superstitious.
Going to Gold Hatton Casino today. Got any tips for winning it big?
Here's a tip, stay away from that place. I was curious and stopped by, but it's nothing but slot machines. That's no way to win it big.
I bet you 10 cents that it's all a front for something else. There's gotta be something more to it than just slots.
I'll try and sniff around a bit. Thanks.
Hey there, passerby. Want some free advice? Try not to be too technical about things, because if you just do what you think is natural, everything will be crystal clear.
What, no infernal?
Here, I got you. I'm infernally angry at how punny that was.
What do you guys think of this Vice President Bincho character?
I think it's pretty obvious he's gonna be the bad guy of this week's regional event. Wouldn't be surprised if he's the final boss.
Yeah, even before the campaign happened, he was always written to be a kind of conniving usurper type of guy. But I'm curious as to how they utilize President Exec for the story too.
I'm so happy! I just found out my girlfriend's gonna get to keep her job!
Hell yeah! It's a happy Pride Month after all.
Congratulations! Take care! Heading to a place in Telluria City today. Any monsters I should be on the lookout for?
The cyber roaches sometimes get joined by these little creepy TV-headed guys called Happy Hollow. They can attack, defend, and summon other enemies.
Worse than that are the bangerangers. Like when they begin their countdown, in 3 turns they'll explode and do major damage to your whole party.
Yeah, you gotta take out those guys super fast. Right after they begin their countdown, they boost their defense. Don't hold back.
Gotcha. Thanks a lot. Have any of you guys been to the racetrack on Silva Isle?
I haven't, but a friend of mine did. Told me about that racing battle minigame. The way he described it, it sounded like the minecart ride from Moonstone Mines, but even tougher.
Personally, I'm more interested in that rhythm battle thing over in Illumin's Alley.
Any monsters in Telluria City I should be on the lookout for?
Yeah, if you happen to get stuck in a fight with a robber robot, take it out ASAP. Those things can steal your items and make that option unchoosable on your menu till they get defeated.
There's this other one I keep hearing about, but I've never seen it. It's like a giant face with 2 swords it carries around, something like that.
I'll keep an eye out.
You know what I find really attractive? People who wear masks. There's nothing hotter than someone who's conscious about their health.
Good to know.
I'd imagine the most attractive quality in a person is them still being alive.
Friend, don't forget to always buckle your safety belt.
Thank you, kind citizen.
He's just really excited.
Know anything about a mysterious NPC in Illumin's Alley?
Oh, yes! A friend of mine went there yesterday and said this guy challenges you to some sort of rhythm-based minigame.
You know, I bet it's something like that music puzzle from the last regional event.
Maybe, but I'd rather hit up Silva Isle to try out that racing battle thing.
Do you have your own theme song for when you battle? I know there's some players and guilds who can choose their own background music.
No, but I can think of a few thorns on my side that utilize that function. Heading to Pilati Park in Telluria City today. Know anything about it?
Been there a couple times. Smack dab in the middle of the region with 9 different entrances all around. It's easy to get kinda lost in, but it's a good place to find hidden items if you go back a few times.
Thanks. Hey, question. A while ago I saw a few players hiding themselves under cloaks as a disguise. Is that a normal thing you can do?
Yeah, it's just an aesthetic item for use in the overworld. Some players like to use it for ambushing others into matches, but it's considered kind of hokey, so most people don't do it.
Makes sense. Thanks.
I can't sell my pinchos! I'm gonna find out where he lives! And I'm gonna
You need to get some anger management, dude.
You're one of the Dandy Alliance members, right? Are you guys entering the regional event this week?
Hopefully. I think we've almost got enough Bincho bucks to make the cut.
Don't tell too many people that. Someone might try to steal them.
I'm pretty sure that's not a thing you can do. At least, I don't think so.
Hey dude, you're doing the Campaign of Champions, right?
Yeah, my guild's entering. Why do you ask?
Could you get us the end-all be-all's autograph? You guys must know each other, right? He's right over there.
Hey you! We just started a new guild, but we're missing that little extra special something. We need a wild card. Interested?
Sorry, guys, but I'm already with the guild. Thanks anyhow.
Aw, that's a shame. Hope maybe you're the wild card of your own guild then.
Huh, maybe. Or we might be getting our wild card today.
Hello, hello, hello! Might I sing a song for you this fine day? A 1, a 2, a 3, and...
I have to go, actually. Next time. Anybody heard anything new about the campaign event this week?
I've got a friend of a friend who knows one of the members of the Cast of Dreams. They told me they told them they've already got all the Bincho bucks they need to enter.
Considering they've got 10 members on board now, I got a feeling they're gonna win this time. Unless some serious competition pops up for them all of a sudden.
Dude, I'm freaking out! I just saw the Karmic Blossom walk by! Pinch me!
I would if I could, but...
It's okay. I'm his roommate, so I'll do it.
Stop! Stop, dude, come on!
Dude, you're with the Dandy Alliance, right? Tell Nightlock I'm a huge fan of him. Dragon people represent!
Sure. I'll try and remember.
I put something together about Webmaster's attendance. Foreva's a robot, but she's super expressive and portrayed by a real person. But Endeavor's supposed to be a human, and he's all emotionless and his voice lines are pre-recorded, so he's more like a robot.
That's some interesting, juxtaposition. Is that the right word?
You know what I love about this game? It's got prize boxes that have money in them. They don't cost money to open.
Tell me about it. Any special techniques you guys would recommend learning from the Telluria City Dojo Master?
Oh, there's some interesting options with that guy. I'm particularly fond of the trickier moves he can teach, like magical slots. Mainly 'cause, and I don't mean to brag, but I totally dominated at the casino.
The Dojo Master also teaches an array of moves that summon magical crowns that cause different effects. My favorite is the Shogun's strategy for its all-purpose usage for a full party.
I'll keep those in mind. Thanks. Heard any rumors about the Campaign of Champions event?
Nothing definite, but a lot of people are theorizing it's gonna be a rescue mission in Platinia's skyscraper. President Exec's office is on the top floor, so Bincho's probably holding him hostage there.
Guess we'll find out soon.
A hearty bok to you this fine morn. If and thou wert to pattern mine headeth, this beast would be most happy.
Oh, Pat.
You have no idea how happy you just made me. Bless you.
I just found an NPC that can sneak you into the underground part of Gold Hatton Casino! Now we can earn some major netty again instead of messing around with those stupid one-arms on the top floor.
Oh, good to know.
Hey, don't be so quick to write off those one-arms. The underground slots are hard to master, but in battle, you
can line up the three of them at your own pace. I earned plenty of dough that way.
You guys are getting so caught up in all this fake currency, you're forgetting the real money that's up for grabs. I signed up for this game just to have a shot at it.
Yo, just wanted to say, nice hat.
Oh, thanks.
Yo, we saw your guild on the list of entrants for the event today.
You guys got the Karmic Blossom on your team now? You got this in the bag, dude!
We're all rooting for the Dandy Alliance. Oh, sorry, the Dandy Alliance Plus. Good luck to you and all your guildmates.
Thank you. Any bets on who's gonna win the regional event this week?
Tough to say. After that last event, seems like the random factor could totally screw over even the toughest competitors.
I think the guild with the highest probability on numbers alone is the Casto Dreams. With 10 members on their side, they should be able to adapt to almost any situation.
Yeah, there's a pretty small amount of entrants this time around, but they've been a big favorite to win since the first event. Who knows? Maybe an underdog will take the prize this time.
Let's hope.
Happy Father's Day! Or Grandfather's Day, depending. Don't forget!
Thanks for the reminder.
I woke up very early this morning, and I have never been more hungry for ramen in my entire life.
Gee, I wonder why.
Finally! The shop in Gold Hatton Square is selling items again! But even better, the traveling merchant is selling new stuff! I just got me a really good new power-up!
Oh, good to know. Any word on what the goal for this week's campaign event is?
I don't know much about it, but I hear it's gonna be pretty different. Apparently you gotta register your guild ahead of time to even qualify.
I better get on that. Thanks. Have you guys ever had to keep a secret because you knew it might affect your friends in a bad way?
People are completely entitled to their privacy. Not everyone has to know absolutely everything about you.
Maybe. But if it were something that could hurt them, personally I think it's better if they know the truth.
Right. Have you guys ever had to tell someone a secret you were really worried was gonna ruin your friendship?
Not me. I ain't got nothing to hide. But if people can't handle some good old blunt honesty, forget them.
I've always been a little afraid to let people know everything about me, but true friends will stick with you, no matter what. At least, I think so.
Thanks.
You there! I struck out on even qualifying for the last 3 campaign events. Well, this time will be different. What do you say? You join my crew?
Sorry, but I've already got a guild I'm part of.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! The last week of the Campaign of Champions! Who's that lucky winning team gonna be? I gotta say, what's the deal with the final event taking place on Orange Island?
Oh yeah, if they saved it for Telluria City, it would have been EMOT.
Man, oh man, can you believe that the end-all be-all actually makes time to just go out and play against peons like us?
Yeah, Zeto's pretty unbelievable.
I hear some people get scared and run off when they see him, but I'd jump at the chance to take him on.
You're not the only one. Heard of any new guilds that are entering this final regional event?
There's one guy I'm definitely keeping my eye on. Goes by Neo-Mutant. He hadn't entered any of the previous events. In fact, I think he only just formed his guild of 4 players the day before this one started.
Neo-Mutant, huh? I'll remember that, thanks. Heading to the Citron shipwreck today. Got any tips for things to be on the lookout for?
Oh, that place is fun! There's a whole bunch of treasure ships scattered all around. It's perfect for exploration!
Yeah, but mixed into those treasure boxes are some mimicrabs. They're way tougher than the Mima clusters in Morganite Valley, so take them out with a technical attack. Fast.
Thanks.
Everyone thinks I'm just a conspiracy theorist, but the lore of this game makes me think that the Net Kings are the real bad guys here. There's all these finer details in their history that seem glossed over. Never overlook what could be a clue to the truth.
Thanks for the advice. Also, trust me, you're probably not the only conspiracy theorist around here.
Hey, have you run into a glitch where suddenly the elements get reversed? Like a crystal attack causing double damage to a technical player? A friend of mine swears that happened to him this morning.
I'll keep a lookout for that. Thanks for letting me know. Hey, my friend's a big role player. I want to try harder at it to make him feel more comfortable. You guys got any suggestions?
I've never quite tried it myself, but I imagine it's a lot like when you're a kid in a Halloween costume, or just out playing pretend.
It requires a bit of that childlike mindset. You gotta let go of all your logical inhibitions and just become your character. It's much easier to do over a game than in person. Gives you a lot more time to stop and think about what you want to say and do.
Makes sense. Thanks a lot. Are you guys entering into the Campaign of Champions event for this week?
Not a chance. Frankly, I don't know how anyone could manage the stress that comes with trying to compete. Certainly not for this week in particular, knowing how dreadfully grueling the specifications are for being accepted.
That said, it really takes a whole lot of dedication. So if you or any friends of yours are entering, you have my utmost respect.
We appreciate it.
Yo, I just figured out something about the campaign event, eh? I bet the whole thing is a setup for like an expansion or maybe a DLC, bud.
A big video game company giving away money so they can make a lot of money in the process? That sounds about right.
As long as we're all having fun, right? Any particular monsters I should watch out for in Tomarillo Town?
Nah, but I know a whole lot of monsters hang around that place, but lots of players be hanging around ready to pounce, especially them villains, what with the souped up powers and all that, know what I'm saying?
I do. Thanks. Do you guys think people who do really bad stuff should ever be forgiven?
There's always gonna be good guys and bad guys in this world. The bad guys always get their just desserts.
I say, there's always two sides to every story. Nobody ever does something bad for no reason, even if they know it's bad.
Justice always finds a way. And when that justice is served to wrongdoers, perhaps in time, they may also see the light.
Thanks, everyone.
Hello, friend. I'm searching for the perfect jam in this game's soundtrack to one day write lyrics to. But I can't decide on what track to jam with.
My friend's been writing lyrics based on the boss music from Edodes Woods. I'm sure you'll find a good one, too.
Ever feel like life's just a game? Literally, not figuratively, like our actual life is a game. Think about that.
That's deep. Going to Lychee Lagoon today. Any new monsters to be on the lookout for?
Oh, nothing too serious. The Death Cargo snails have some pretty tough shells and can draw out a battle, but they're also super slow, eh? So you can just bypass them if you want.
You want to talk about long, drawn-out battles? Steer clear of the wild platypus. Those little suckers are the quickest monsters I've ever seen, and they lay eggs that make them multiply over and over and over.
I'll keep an eye out. Have you guys ever been inside the Honeydew Hotel?
Not me, but one of my friends who entered this past campaign event said it wasn't nearly as bad as the inside of the Platania skyscraper. I think the hotel is only like 10 floors high.
It's still pretty rough, though. It's filled with these ghosts called Something Dark that can ambush you and drag you into a battle where they'll mess you up with random attacks.
Thanks for the info. I'll be careful.
Can you help me? One of my friends got picked on by this jerk the other day, and she doesn't know how to get the moderator's attention so she can report him.
Track down a moderator in an overworld stage somewhere to let them know directly. Otherwise, Never forget the immense power of the mute button.
Can I sell you some cheap wares, stranger?
You know I can tell you're not a real NPC, right?
Don't mind him. He's just really proud of his impression of the mobile merchant.
You guys got any info on Kinder Spirit?
Dude, she's my favorite Net King. The other ones are cool, but they're not as much of a total rock star as Kindy. She's even got her own theme song.
I hear if you find her in a stage somewhere, you can challenge her to a rhythm battle set to her theme song. She sings it and everything.
Cool. I'm really stressed out today. What do you guys do to chill yourselves out?
Well, funnily enough, I played TOME for a few hours. Social media used to be my way of chilling out, but lately it's gotten a little too toxic for me. But here, everyone's really nice, unless the game is the thing that's stressing you out.
Yeah, and I've definitely met my fair share of toxic players, but I've also met some really good people too. That's why I keep going.
Normally I'd suggest getting out, but I guess that's not really a good idea for anyone lately. Either way, I hope the game gets a little less stressful for you soon.
Thanks. You guys looking forward to the big event tomorrow?
I am. Hard to believe it's already the last one. This is the end of the road for a lot of people.
Only 4 guilds will be chosen, and then the winner of that one will join the other 3 guilds in the final competition. But only one will walk away with that prize.
Yeah.
You know how NPCs repeat the same thing over and over when you talk to them? That must suck. It's like living in purgatory.
You're not in a simulation, I promise. Have you guys learned any moves from the Orange Island Dojo Master?
Definitely. She was tough, but the reward was worth it. Sanctum's safeguard was too good to pass up, since it protects you from wave attacks.
For me, it was a toss-up between Dark Metal Palms and Dark Metal Points, but I went with the latter, because nothing beats pelting your enemies with energy bullets.
I went with Diamond Decimation. It was just something too satisfying about finally getting the strongest possible attack for my chosen element.
Nice!
Tell the Dandy Alliance that I'm wishing them all the best.
I will.
I made a resolution last year that I would make 2020 a good one, but so far it's been absolutely dreadful.
Hey, don't give up. It's only halfway over. It can still be a good year. We've all got to do our part to make it one.
I'm doing my part too. At least I hope so. The last event for the campaign's gonna start in a little while. Any bets on which team will win?
At first I was thinking that the new victors are gonna live up to their name. But I'm rooting for the underdog after hearing about that solo guy. I think his title is like the 9,000 kill streak or something.
Aren't you in one of the teams entering today?
Yeah, the Dandy Alliance Plus.
Oh, how about that? Well, good luck to you.
Greetings, passerby. Remember, when the end of one road appears, it's just the beginning of another journey.
Let's hope the journey I'm currently on goes for just a little bit longer.
Hello, hello! Just wanted to get your attention to say you and the Alliance knock 'em dead today.
We've been following your team's growth since the first event, and we really want to see you succeed this time. I believe in you.
Thank you. We're gonna win this thing.
Grab life by the butt cheeks and be awesome!
Who are you guys rooting for to win the Conclave of Courage tomorrow?
Troublemakers for me. They stole my heart after that first win a few weeks back. I love underdogs. Feels like I've been cheering for them my whole life.
I was leaning toward the end-all be-all for a while, but something about the togetherness of the cast of dreams really swayed me. I hope it takes them all the way to the top.
We've got some steep competition.
Parting is such sweet sorrow, no?
Pardon us, but have you come across any of the elusive Rainbow Cube items?
Maybe.
We're still on the hunt for the rest of them. I think there's about 26 in total.
I heard if you can collect them all, there's a certain area in Fimicola Field where a really strong boss will show up to challenge you.
Thanks. Good luck to you guys on the hunt.
Hey, you! Have you conquered the Mysterium Mansion?
Not yet.
It's so tough. The second to last floor is crawling with those super strong ghost enemies, but I bet the prize at the top's something awesome.
Huh. Watch it turn out to be like a congratulations sign or something totally lame like that.
I've got a big day tomorrow. Any suggestions on how to spend the day before it?
Well, if tomorrow's gonna be hectic, then have fun! That way you'll be in a good mood no matter what the next day brings.
When I used to play older games, I'd always make sure to keep an open slot to save my game right before a big battle. So if things went wrong, I could always reset back to the day before. Too bad real life's not like that, huh?
Yeah. Hey, any suggestions on a good place to get some hardcore training in?
Oh yeah! There's a place called Z Stadium where only elite players can battle each other. Talk to the Rook over by the center to get transported to it. I bet you'll find some strong opponents around there.
Thanks, little dude.
Yo, we wanted to wish you luck in the Conclave of Courage tomorrow. We believe in you.
No matter what obstacles stand in your way, move forward valiantly!
Thanks, guys.